We've got two experts working on this. I want her to have her hands a little bit in this.
This should be mine.
We got a stick.
I'm trying to get this done.
You got to quit slacking off.
Oh, right.
My partner left me. Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and today, surprise, surprise, we're back on my SSP project. Why is that, might you ask? Well, I really want to get it finished. Obviously, I missed Ford Takeover. I had that information in one of the previous videos. Hope everybody that went there had a great time, but today I'm back on this, and I'm bringing in some help again. I had some help in one of the previous videos, so we're bringing back, hopefully it's a channel favorite. It's a favorite of mine. We got Tiffany here with us today. So thanks for coming on. Now, Tiff, let's go ahead and show them what we're doing today. So I'm gonna have her open the hood here. All right. And you guys can see, or Tiffany can probably see, there's a lot of things missing. Yeah. But there are some things still in there.
Yes.
So what we need to do, we're gonna have to remove this today. Basically, we want this almost completely clean because we're going to paint this. Woo! Yeah, so you know, we might not get to the painting today, unfortunately, but we are gonna sandblast it. So we'll see if we get that far today. But the goal is to take as much out of here as we can. Gonna definitely use your help. And then on the inside of the car, well, we got a big box in the way, but I did get the dash out recently, guys. And I've got some more parts I got to take out. So I think we're gonna have to drop this here. We got to replace the heater core. Again, I don't know if that's gonna happen today. We're gonna do as much as we can. So we got to start by getting the car into the shop, which is always fun. You remember pushing that last time, right? All right, well, we figured it out. It's better if we use the van to tow it in. There's the FMR van. Yep. By the way, that's where I'm at. I am at Fox Mustang Restoration. In case you didn't know, this is where I come work on the car. So check them out if you need, original Foxbody parts or restoration parts. They have new old stock. They also have a lot of parts for restoring your Foxbody as well. So definitely check them out. But first, yeah, let's get the car inside. You know what, Tiffany? Why don't you just push the car? You've got muscles, right? You got, yeah. See, yeah. Guys, we're just gonna watch her push the car. So go ahead and get it in. Get it in there. No. Come on, push. Let's see, push. What? All right, guys, let's see if she can do it. Here we go. What's happening? It's not moving.
I think the emergency brake's on anyway. That's not fair.
I did leave the e-brake on for her. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this inside and then jump back with you guys, show you what we're doing next. All right, the car is inside, the engine bay is up. Let me show you guys what we're removed in today. So we've got to get the brake booster out of here, the clutch cable, the throttle cable, which is right here. Also, I've got the speedometer cable right here. And then over on this side, we've got, of course, our heater core and our evaporator. So that's got to come out. So we got to take these two bolts out. We're taking the whole heater box. Let me show you from the inside. Yeah, this whole heater box is going to come out. So, and then of course we need to take the brake pedal assembly off. So, and I say we, but guess what, guys? It's not really going to be we. Tiffany is over here. I want her to have her hands a little bit in this, so you can say that you actually did some work on this car, because maybe everybody wants this Mustang to be your car.
That's true.
Yeah.
Everyone wants me to, they say that this should be mine. Right.
I want to make her put a little sweat equity into this car. Right. And then we're going to see, maybe you'll like it a little more.
You have told me that you are enjoying this car a lot more as you continue to work on it. So, I mean...
This is true. Actually, I really like the car. But yeah, so I've just explained to them what we are doing, and we're going to have you do it. So you don't really know what you're doing.
Okay.
So
you tell me. It's fine.
Yeah, so I did say that you were going to hold the camera, but I changed my mind. We're going to let her do the wrenching today with those big muscles she was showing off earlier. So there you go. Just keep showing them off. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start by taking out the heater box. Oh, I do want to point out one thing. Of course, we got a bolt here and a bolt here. There also should be one down here in the bottom. Hard to see. My finger's kind of pointing to it. There should be an 11 millimeter down there. It's already missing on this one, so I don't have to take that out. But just want to point that out for you guys. All right, let's let Tiff get busy.
Thing already tore my glove. See, you're not the only one.
Wait, show that again. What just happened, guys?
I already tore my glove.
I'm not the only one that tears gloves on Gearhead 704. Okay, got that out. Tiff's gonna take this. This is for the center console. We're gonna take that out, and then she's gonna take the computer out. All right, guys, so we were taking the computer off and didn't realize there's actually a bolt here we need to loosen. Well, actually, I'm gonna let Tiffany explain it.
I got the little plastic housing right here. I was trying to disconnect it, but didn't realize that there was actually a bolt that I needed to loosen in order to disattach all of the wires from this. So.
Now guys, this is actually a speed density computer. It is an 88 car. We are going to mass air convert it in case you didn't know. So I will be getting a different computer. But the computer I'm going to be using is mass air, so that is going to be an A9L. The A9P is for autos, but you know, we got a stick, so we got to drive it. So there we go. All right guys, we're going to try to move a little bit quicker, so we're switching over to the tripod. As you can see there, we were trying to remove the pedal assembly. We just about got done and it wasn't moving. I'm like, it should come out, it should come out. What's the trick?
There is one more bolt right up underneath here. A 14 size one. And that is what we were missing.
All right. She just got those off.
Last one.
Let's see if it'll come out now.
All right, yes.
Also, we had to get the clutch cable out of the way, but I think it's loose already. Is it caught on the clutch cable or no?
No, no, let's see. Hold on.
Oh, I forgot.
I was about to say, it's
All right, we got closer, guys.
closer, it's like, it's loose.
I just heard Matt say he forgot to tell me something, so. What'd you forget, Matt?
Forgot to disconnect the brake pedal from the booster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the brake pedal's still connected here, guys. That's what's going on. We've got two experts working on this
Kind
thing.
of grab it, kind of give it a little twist and pull it straight out, and then that rod, you just push it this way and it'll come off of that pedal. Okay?
All right.
Hey, I didn't know how to do this. You gotta show me.
Oh, so he said that there's a pin right here that I need to kind of twist and pull out. If I can do it. Oh, see, like that.
Oh, oh,
One of
okay.
those little doohickeys. This is attached on here, and it looks like I need to. There.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah.
Ah, the thing that was holding you up, it was still on here.
Yeah, this is the part that had the little pin in it that was still holding onto
Okay, so
right here.
yeah, the pin went through here.
Yep, and this was on
You
there.
had the pin out, guys.
And then I had to, yeah, wiggle this off.
All right.
Right
she,
there.
She got the pedals out.
Woo.
Guys, next thing is the throttle cable. Got a couple things here I've got to loosen up. This is the throttle cable, so I got to get that out. And then wiring harness. I got to get this wiring harness out. It's going to come through this way. Very similar to how I did the wiring harness on this side over here we got out last time. And there are a couple of things I've got to do loose here. There's a nut here, and then there's a ground cable down under here. So do all that, should be able to take the throttle cable out, should be able to get the wiring harness out. I'm getting closer. Again, the whole reason why we're doing this, guys, is I want to be able to paint the engine bay. I'm making sure I don't fall on anything. So I got to get all this stuff out. So speedometer cable, that was the other thing I couldn't think of, and the throttle cable. Working on both of these coming out. Obviously I'm going to have to disconnect stuff under the hood here, but getting it underneath the dash first is going to be key. So guys, I've been putting in work and my partner left me. What did you do?
I went to go make our shake.
Yeah, she did actually. She got me one too.
We're being healthy.
Yeah, that is your whole Instagram.
Yes.
So if you guys don't know already, I post this on my Instagram a lot. She has an Instagram, but her Instagram's all about fitness and you're staying in shape. Yeah.
Healthy choices.
That's why you're drinking a shake.
Yes.
So if you want to follow her Instagram, it's at Transformation Tiff. She got me a shake.
Forced him.
Yeah, she knows that I need to lose some of this weight. But she got to miss out on, you got to miss out on using this.
Oh man.
You did not get to use this tool.
Oh, that would have been fun.
I know. So I got to use it, and instead, hey, look, there's Lakey and Della. This is, I had to get the wiring harness out, so I'm gonna let you pull the wiring harness part out.
Okay.
All right.
I don't need this.
You don't need that anymore, unfortunately. You missed out.
Okay.
You gotta, you know what you gotta do? You gotta quit, slacking off.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble here, guys, but I'm gonna finish my shake. We'll get back on the engine project. Hey, putting Tiffany back to work, so she is gonna pull the wiring harness out, guys, and then the throttle cable, the clutch cable, and the brake booster, and we're gonna see how you can do. So you gotta do all that.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, let's go. All right, guys, interrupting the time lapse because we're moving these from the master cylinder so we can pull the brake booster out. This one right here, it's been stripped off in the past, and so that's why my flare nut wrench that I was using right here was not working, or Tiffany was using. I was trying to help her out with that. So what we're gonna use instead, just some pliers. I'm gonna see if we can get it out by pliers and loosen it. When we do, the whole brake booster should come out. She's almost got it, guys. We were actually going the wrong way with the wrench at first. We were tightening it on the one on the bottom. That's why it was so hard.
It's really hard when you're tightening instead of loosening.
It does make it more difficult. She's got a little spot there on the floor. You're leaking. Fluids everywhere.
I'm getting really messy now.
That's why I gave that job to you.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Once you get that line out, you can pull it right out.
It's not gonna squirt me in the face like you had with the gas line, is it?
Oh, it might. Oh!
I don't know. I don't want to get that kind of messy.
I don't think so. There's no pressure on the system, so.
Okay. And I'm not up underneath.
Somebody already broke the brake line underneath, too. I don't know who that was. It was me. Whoa.
Nothing?
Oh! If you guys heard that, that was Matt.
We're focused. I'm trying to get this done.
You get it out?
I did.
All right, let's see if you can take it out now.
Okay.
Brake booster and master cylinder.
Oh yeah, it's a lot easier when it's actually loosened.
Hey!
Hey, there we go.
Look at that. All right, let's add it to the parts pile.
Okay.
Getting quite a pile of parts here, guys. Good job.
Whew.
Guys, a little bit of change of plans. We are taking the fenders off the car now. The reason why? If I want to paint the bay, I want a nice edge here, a really nice edge. So gonna get the fenders off and the front bumper for painting the engine bay. And of course, I've got to get these off. I got to get all the brake lines out. That's another reason to take the fenders off, get the nice edge, and it'll make it a little bit easier, I think, to get the brake lines off. Luckily the splash shield over here is already missing because there was a wire tuck done. I've got to take the splash shield off. Actually, I think I can do it without it. I'm gonna try to leave the splash shield on that side. And I've got 4 bolts under here. I think it's 11 millimeter. I got to get up under here and remove those. But yeah, we are running out of time today. Got to get out of here early today. So I'm gonna try to bust this out real fast and let's see if we can take the fenders and the front bumper off. Another reason I do need to remove the fender on the driver's side is because I need to adjust the door anyway. That door is not sitting right. It pops whenever you open it, if you've seen that on the channel before. So I've got to get that off. So the whole front of the car essentially is coming off. I feel like I'm going backwards, but I'm really not. Got to do this, want to paint it, do it right. So let me stop talking and jump on it. All right, got this off from under the car. The gloves did not make it. This is the first time I broke this one today, but yeah, they're both broken. And we're gonna turn this back on to Tiff for the fenders coming off. So we're gonna bust it out real fast. All right, guys, so while Matt's finding the wrenches, we thought we were gonna take the whole bumper and the fenders off, but we hit a snag, and that's why he's looking through the wrenches here. We found some equipment holding us up that is not normally there. It could very well be SSP equipment.
It could be. If you look underneath, it's a mounting bracket for something that pivoted. Now, it kind of looks like it may have been for a cheap fog light. It's this right here.
Okay.
That's it right there. You can see it's a pivot bracket for something that was mounted there.
Yeah.
That very well may have been some FHP equipment.
It's only on the one side, so that's what makes me think it probably wasn't a fog light, because
yeah, very possible.
I don't know why anybody would have done it.
I'm not 100% sure, but we'll definitely find out from you know, one of our FHP guys.
So maybe the Florida Highway Patrol caused us this issue.
Maybe. But other than this bumper cover would, you know, you would have had it all off.
I knew someone was holding us up. Oh, and it wasn't Tiffany or Jen or Matt. It was me! It was me! Also, guys, by the way we were pulling this off, you wouldn't normally do this on a car that's got good paint, right, Matt?
Right. We are, you know, if you do eventually end up repainting this, you know, we'll probably want to put a new bumper cover on. So normally we wouldn't do this unless it was like a junk car, but we're going to leave the fenders and the bumper cover attached to itself just to make it a little quicker. Doing that, you do have to bow the fenders out, which can slightly bend the metal here or crack paint if you've got good paint.
Yeah.
So this is, normally I would go ahead and take the time. If I was concerned about the body of the car here, the paint, I would take the nuts off that held these two pieces together, then you pull the bumper cover off, and then the fenders come straight up.
Today we're not doing that. Obviously we're in a hurry. So. If you remember way back from the SSP, what do we find beneath the headlight? These same things. The wasp are in here. Maybe because you're sweet. Okay, so look at the car now. It looks a little different, doesn't it? Looks a little different. So obviously Tiffany and I were able to get the front bumper and the fenders off. Did find a couple of problems here. Good thing we took the fenders off. Rust, the other side is actually worse, so I'm gonna have to address that. Surprise, surprise. But you know what? It's gonna be done right, and at the end of the day, that's what I want. I wanna have this car for a long time. So that's pretty much it for this one. A big shout out and big thanks to my helper today, Tiffany, not Matt. Tiffany? No, I always thank you to Matt as well, just kidding. And do you want to come back on the channel again? Because I know we didn't let you paint today, so I wasn't sure how you, all right. Oh, she's sneaking around here.
Yes.
All right, there you go. So that's gonna wrap this one up, guys. We'll stay tuned for next time. I do want to tell you what we have to do real quick. We got to take, obviously, these caster camber plates off. Got to get the brake lines out, and got to get the firewall to hood sill out, and I think we'll be about ready. Oh yeah. Don't forget, with the brake lines does come this proportioning valve, and I'm actually gonna have an upgrade for that, because as you know, we're making this an autocross car. So, if you need mulch, I do have some here, and that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed the video, as always, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time and you like what you see, please subscribe. We'll see you next time on Gearhead 704.
Hey, so I put on some fresh gloves, but then I've already torn it. But the funny thing is I tore it just enough to expose my ring to show, I guess, I'm taken. And the funny thing is Matt just tore his, and his is the only place that he tore was his wedding ring too. So we are matching, and
pink and blue.
Pink and blue.
Hey, does this mean we're gonna have more kids?
No.
No.
No.